Good morning, Tuesday morning, super duper geeky day ahead, heading now to the Drive Accelerator, a leading program for startups in the mobility space, to meet Omer Shachar, the founding partner. After that, going to Samsung Next to meet Machado, my good friend there, who's a partner and was a JVP before. Following that, a meeting with a really interesting VC slash investment body, Prytech, followed by a meeting with Barak Rabinovitz, who is a well-known investor in Israel and who I have not met, even though we've been connected forever, basically. And following that, several other meetings throughout the day, including a call with the U.S. with my good friend Dovi Frances, who is one of the more impressive people I've met in a very long time. Exciting stuff happening there as well. It's going to be a great day. Let's do this. Made it to Tel Aviv, going to the Drive Accelerator, got me some parking over there, going to meet Omer Shachar, one of those people who I'm told I should have known many years ago. Not sure how we've never connected before, but I've heard wonderful things, and I've been to Drive before several times, the Accelerator, so pretty pumped, and it's a really cool place. Great vibe, you'll see. As I pull into the parking lot, and I walk out of the parking lot, that frees up. Murphy, you're a funny man. Aviv Frenkel's partner. Aviv Frenkel's been on the vlog twice, 3 times. What do you guys do? Give me your elevator pitch real quick. What's your name, first of all?
I'm Sagi Levanon. I'm the CTO and co-founder of Enroute.
I feel like we've met. I know that name. Anyway, so wait, what do you do? Enroute, yeah. What
Enroute, we provide a commercialization layer or commercial layer for mobility apps.
Okay.
So you can go into an Uber and say, do you want to go shopping? You can click on a button, you get a personalized feed of products, and if you buy enough, the ride is for free.
All right, can I re-pitch that for you?
Please.
Here we go. In the next generation of our economy, there's going to be a whole new realm of real estate.
True.
Which is us sitting in automobiles that are going to drive themselves.
True.
That means we have more time on our hands. That means there are more opportunities. You're taking that real estate and you're letting me capitalize on that as a business and as a consumer. And you're offering me things at the right time, at the right place.
Correct.
And everyone wins.
That's a long elevator.
That's true. Very long elevator. All right, so what's your website?
Enroute.tech.
ENROUTE.tech.
Yes.
Love it. And I love Aviv. Aviv is the best.
Thank you.
One of my next meeting. Good to meet you, my friend.
See ya.
So what is that? Like, do you get a video of that or a picture? What are we doing? All right. I can't believe that Volvo is one of my favorite cars, but this car is one of my favorite cars, period. And, you know, Volvos used to be square and, like, safe. But now this is just a beautiful vehicle, and it belongs to the one and only. We're not going to do an interview. Dude, don't tease me. I'm going to run away with that. It's a nice key, too. Look at that. Woo. Man, I love Volvos. One day, man, one day. It smells good. Look at the leather. Ooh, I love the leather in here. Nice. It smells good in there, too. Wait, we're not doing an interview. Just tell me your name.
Omer.
Omer what?
Omer Shachar.
What's your role here, real quick?
One of the founders of Drive.
Drive.
TLV next year.
We're going to do a follow-up meeting. We're going to talk a little bit more about what Drive is, but very, very, very impressive stuff. What's the website?
DriveTLV.com.
DriveTLV.com. Put the link right there, baby. All right, I'm running to my next meeting, so it was a lot of fun. We'll do it again soon. Thanks. Made it to Sarona Market, found parking, heading to meet Machado, Yonatan Machado from Samsung Next. Previously at JVP, I believe he was the youngest partner at JVP, Jerusalem Venture Partners, and now he's joined Samsung Next, one of my favorite VCs here in Tel Aviv, founded by Eyal Miller, a dude that I love, and that has funded some incredible entrepreneurs like Ouriel, Ohayon, an old friend, and like, I believe, Yosi, Taguri, and many others. No idea Samsung Next had these views. Look at the view here of Sarona. It's amazing. All right, Machado, the man himself.
Yes.
Dude, how old are you?
34 last week.
Dude, you're 34 years old. Look what you've accomplished, bro. That's amazing. Unbelievable. All right, let's just give a little background. Although I gave a little background before, and I plugged you a little bit before, but let's just give me the background. What's your story? Who is Yonatan Machado?
Jerusalem, born and raised. Still, by the way.
Love it. You come in here every day from Jerusalem?
4 days a week.
Wow, man. Serious stuff.
And been a VC for past 6 years, loving it.
What did you do before, by the way?
Degree, basically, JD MBA, the version of it in Yerushalayim.
How did you get into the VC in the first place?
Super lucky. Shabbat meal, you'd love it. I was speaking to a friend after a trip to San Diego, how much I was inspired by the industry. And sure enough, he's like, do you know what I do? I'm like, no, it was Gideon Shaw.
Nice.
He's like, I work at JVP. So the next thing I knew, I was interviewing there a couple of months later.
They just raised, right? JVP?
JVP raised a pretty significant fund, yes.
How big?
I think 220.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were there for how long at JVP?
5 years or so.
You became partner.
I was partner at the labs, at the incubator.
But is it true? I think I said before that you were the youngest partner.
Well, that was easy. I think 15 years than the next one.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And they kind of like trained you as a VC, and you learned the ropes.
Yeah. I was super lucky. Like as soon as I came in, there was a bunch of partners that like took me under the wings and spent 3-4 years really like learning the ins and outs, doing deals from all shapes and follow-ons, new deals, M&As.
Anybody I know of? Any deals that you did in JVP that I am familiar with?
So NSLCom, I think you know the satellite company that expands antennas in space. So if you need to meet a company in the world, it's that company.
So they
basically build antennas that expand in space like an umbrella. That was my first company I led as a lead investor.
Incredible.
So they can take a $500,000 satellite and boost its performance to equal like $100 million satellite.
All right, let's jump ahead. So now you're at
So
Samsung.
I joined Samsung about 8 months ago.
Partner?
As a deal lead, whatever. We have like a corporate whatever. It's a corporate VC, so it's different type of titles. But basically we are the software and services arm for Samsung. So think of a huge hardware conglomerate that's thinking, how can we transition into the software world to increase the stickiness, to increase the the margins we can make. And basically what they did is they took an entity and they put it out of Korea in Silicon Valley, and they said, help us transform in different ways. So by now we have
Samsung is based in Silicon Valley?
Correct. Our HQ is there. Our president, who actually lives in New York, is also the chief innovation officer for Samsung Electronics. Was born and raised in the United States.
Okay.
Korean in origin, and our mission is to help transform Samsung, and we do it in various ways. We have a partnership team strategy, we have an M&A team, which recently acquired a company in Europe, and we have the venture group, as well as an R&D that we develop ourselves internally for software and services. And what we tell companies when we meet them is, listen, it's like a semi-strategic, if you know the lingo, we're going to help you, we're going to be our guide and compass within Samsung, but we don't come with some of the CVC's sort of like downsides, no special rights.
Right, meaning we're going to write a check, it doesn't mean you're going to be installed on Samsung TVs tomorrow.
Correct. It does not mean that at all.
Right.
But
it might lead to that.
For good or for bad, so we don't require it as a condition to invest,
right.
But at the same time, we can't promise it.
Right.
So we're smart money. We have a platform where we put startups like the largest VCs in the States. On the BD side and the HR, we're going to let you sit with us, but we're not going to promise,
Definitely a required shout out to Eyal Miller, who started this thing.
Yes, so Miller joined from Google, started doing some things from scratch. We have 50 employees in this building by now.
What?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes, we are, and actually something interesting, and I think it's a lot of thanks to what Miller built there. Many VCs that operate in Israel, it's like globally, there's like a stepsister type, side office.
Right.
When it comes to Samsung Next, both our investment thesis about decentralization, but also we operate in this way. So there is no like inequality between the offices. It's purely decentralized.
Core.
Yes,
love it.
Definitely.
Okay, so just give me your thesis on investment. What kind of checks are you writing, and what spaces? Talk to me.
So we do C2B, up to $3 million checks. We do not require like an approval from a business unit, so we're very independent in this respect, very fast. We invest in areas that are related to Samsung activities, so it can be health, security, IoT, mobile related stuff, AR and VR.
Amazing.
Very transparent and efficient process. So when you come and interact with us, ideally, we give you value on the process, but at the very least, you know where you stand at any given moment, and you get hopefully a quick no or yes.
And you got to add, it's important to add, you guys are super mensches, all of you. I mean, literally, the team here is amazing. But let me ask you a question. How long have you been here?
8 months.
How many investments have you made?
3.
Who are they?
So the first one, trying to think if it's public, all of them.
Whoever you can talk about.
Healthy IO is public.
mean,
Super
okay.
excited about this company.
I mean, Yonatan Machado, like, there's like levels, right? There's levels of entrepreneurs. Like anybody, literally, you will not find one person in this ecosystem that does not hear the words, the name Yonatan Machado and go,
Yeah.
he's just freaking, I mean,
it's a combination of really big vision,
crazy.
which talks with the Samsung Health Vision. So
what do they do, by the way?
They enable to perform a urine test through the phone. So don't worry, you don't have to pee on your phone or anything like that, right? Because some were worried,
Think
I'm
about the
sure,
fact,
for a
I have to
second.
pitch this 1 second. Think about the fact that in 2019, your doctor is literally giving you a plastic cup and telling you to go into a bathroom and dip. Like, what is it? Like, where's my dinosaur? Like, what is going on here? Why has this not evolved?
So now you can
Healthy IO.
get a kid at home,
Love it.
pee in a cup, take a picture of the stick
Love
that
it.
you dipped in, and you get an answer on the spot.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Who else?
So, mobility
talk
company, a mobility company
Okay.
that's super excited about, and a cyber company.
Love it.
I don't want to out anybody.
All right, soon. You'll hear more soon. Okay.
Definitely.
If someone's watching this and they're interested in getting on your radar, what is the best way to get their deck in front of you?
Well, that's one way I can
Do
think
that.
of.
Feel free, hit me up.
Listen, we're in Sarona. We have this like really cute Templar building, super accessible. Our team, I think, as you mentioned, is like all Avigos in the world, but like the nicest guys you'll find in the industry. I think we're the most accessible. Ping us on LinkedIn, ping us anywhere. My email is machado@samsungnext.com. That's
Easy enough.
One easy way.
Machado.
Machado. Yeah, correct.
Beautiful, dude. I got this, man. All right, listen. By the way, I was wondering the whole time as you're speaking, how do you have such good English?
Just pure talent, man. No, my wife. It's come on. I was born and raised here. As I said, I'm French in origin. Actually, I'm French in my mother tongue.
Did I know that?
Vive la France.
I didn't know that.
And then I married this, New Yorker who made Aliyah, pure Zionism.
Awesome.
And
It's a dirty word
she
today,
takes
Zionism.
no, not here, not in this
I'm with you,
room.
bro. I'm with you.
And she takes a lot of the credit, which she probably deserves.
Love it. Also, important to mention that you're good buddies with my younger brother, Eytan.
Yeah, disclaimer. Yeah, we've known each other for
Despite
quite.
that, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Love it, dude. Amazing. I'm super happy for you. Honestly, like you're. I mean, I meet a lot of amazing people. That's the truth. There are a lot of amazing people in this ecosystem, and I'm going to say to you what I said to many others, which is I said it to Eyal Gura the other day at our crowd. I'm like, just do, my only request from you is don't forget the little people. That's it. Remember me when you're.
We are the little people.
Dude, seriously, you're doing amazing work. Keep it up. I'm really happy for you, and if I can help with anything, you let me know.
And you're
All right.
always a guest, you're my friend.
Thanks, bro. Next
care.
time we'll do steak.
Yalla.
Later. Just made it to Rothschild and parked. I have a spontaneous lunch meeting with Cory Bardash, who's a big name in the finance world and also the co-chair of the Republican Party in Israel. Just a really good guy. So I called him and spontaneous lunch before my next meeting. We're meeting at Mitos on Rothschild. Never parked in this parking lot before. Not really sure where I am, to be honest with you. Super spontaneous meeting with the man himself, Cory Bardash. Who are you, man? What do you do?
I work at a family office, Levy Heritage, and we provide wealth management for high net worth individuals.
You're working with some big names. You're working with some big names.
Yeah, can't
talk about
say
that.
it.
I know, but you're working with some big names. I know you're working with some big names. All right, and then you have another hat.
Also happen to be the co-chair of Republicans in Israel.
So you're like a hot shot in the political world too, not just in the financial world.
This is your thing.
That's where I'm going. Oh, this is F2.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Last meeting of the day, the most rescheduled meeting ever. How many times have we scheduled this meeting?
I think it's up to 4.
Did we really?
Yeah.
4 reschedules. Unbelievable.
2 of those are on me.
2 and 2. All right, cool. Who are you? What's your name?
I'm Barak Rabinowitz, managing partner and co-founder of F2 Capital.
F2 Capital. So here's the thing. We're up to episode, I think, 309 or 10 of my vlog, and it never, ever ceases to amaze me that after all these years working in Israeli tech, it's been a decade now, I'm still meeting people that are doing mind-blowing things that I've never met before. It is crazy to me that we are sitting now for the first time. It is bananas. What is F2 Capital? Talk to me.
Look, F2 is power to founders. So people talk about Startup Nation, they talk about companies, but it all starts with founders, people. My job is to go out and attract founders and then convince them to choose me as their partner.
Can I just stop you there?
Yeah.
You'll forgive me for being rude, but I love that so much. Like, you understand, you don't even think, what you just said as the secondary thing is actually, to me, the part that I love most. Convince them to work with me, right? Not, they have to convince me to invest. No, I have to convince them to choose me.
That's right. That's right.
That is like so the way VC should think, and almost no one thinks that way.
Well, we do. I came here for doing a startup and then joined a VC, so and I saw there's just a flood of money. Cash is a commodity. It's a seller's market, and that's the only way to play.
Music to my ears, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay, so just give me a little background on the partners here. Just give me a little story. Give me the content.
Sure. So my co-founder and co-managing partner is Johnny Sachs. Johnny was
one and only
managing partner of Genesis, and before that he set up the Junction, where he met you. And you've done a lot of good work for the Junction.
Yeah, I think I've been mentoring them since like first, what do they call it, grades? How do they call it?
Now we call it Waves.
Waves.
It's evolved.
Yeah, no, I think it was called Waves back then. Maybe I don't remember. But yeah, I've been working with them for a long time. But they don't engage me enough. I should go there more. I should come here more often now that I know where you are. But yeah, it's a big upgrade because you were like in South Tel Aviv.
South Tel Aviv.
All right. So what's his background, real quick?
So Johnny was born in South Africa. I was born in Ohio, so we're immigrants. And our chairman, Eddie Shalev, was born in Belgium.
Wow, you guys are real global, yeah. Okay.
So we look at it from the outside in. He made Aliyah with his family at a young age, grew up in Ranana. A lot of people don't know this about Johnny. He was a great tennis player,
wow.
athlete, toured, even came to Ohio on tour.
That's awesome.
And then he joined the Special Forces in the Army, was a lieutenant colonel. He's now a retired lieutenant colonel. And then joined Barak Telecom, where he was the first employee prior to joining Gemini and then Genesis.
Love it. So he's a seasoned investor / entrepreneur / he knows he lives this ecosystem for a long time.
Yeah.
And he kind of, I don't know if this is the accurate way to depict it or whatever, did he kind of spun out of Genesis to this?
We spun out. He recruited me to Genesis.
All right, you were there too, right? Okay.
Yeah, for a brief period. And we wanted to practice what we preach, and we wanted to align with the times, and there's been a real changing of the guard in Israel. So we spun out, and now we're sitting at ground zero in Tel Aviv at the corner of Rothschild and Herzl. I always say the money and the idea came together here on this corner.
I love it. You should work in marketing, man. You're a good storyteller. Okay, so what kind of checks do you write?
We invest $1 to $2 million, so we're usually the first VC in the company. We will lead, we will co-invest.
And you will follow on.
And we'll follow on. And we also have the Junction where we have added funding to the model since we started F2. So companies in the Junction receive $100K on a safe.
Beautiful.
We don't argue, we don't haggle. If they made it through our selection process, they deserve $100K, converts in the next round.
That's amazing. Wow, that's really unique. That's really unique. And you're early. You're investing really early.
Very early, but we do need to see a prototype. We need to be able to validate it, talking to some users, customers.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you talk about how big the fund is, or is that confidential information?
Look, we set out with the target of a $50 million fund aligned with our strategy. We ended up closing it oversubscribed.
Love it.
And soon we'll set off on the next one.
Incredible. The bottom line is, though, and this has become such a cliche already, but there's no way to avoid the word that I'm about to say. You guys are value add. That's what you are. You're focused on the value. The check is just the beginning of the process.
Yeah. Johnny's where he served in the military has the values of trust, boldness, and efficiency. And the manager of the Junction also came from that unit. It infuses our culture. That's what we look for in founders, and that's what founders can expect from us.
Love it. Is your website live?
F2VC.com.
F2VC.com. If somebody wants to send you a deck, what's the best way to do that?
Barak at F2VC.com.
Easy enough. Barak at F2VC.com. Beautiful.
Thanks.
Barak, this is fantastic. We should do it again soon. But meanwhile, if there's anything I can do to help you win in any way, shape, or form until our next meeting, do let me know. And I'm excited to send you some great deals.
Thank you, Hillel.
Thanks, man. Appreciate the time.
Pleasure.
Made it home. The skies today are beautiful. Check it out. Pretty incredible day. Tomorrow, meeting Saket from Mumbai early in the morning. Then Joseph to do a recording. And then Powtoon, lunch with a friend who worked at Apple for 8 years. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. See you then.